Okay. This is, thanks to Ted, he put this 3D together. Ted, thank you for, these are basically, these are the module in the ultra-low sulfur. This is in ConocoPhillips project. This is one of the projects we're working right now. And this is our equipment, all the gray color or the brown color, whatever it is. These are our equipment. Those are exhaust fans. These are part of our exhaust fans. It's a AxuJet. This area is a H2S area, a lot of H2S. That's why we put this type of AxuFan jets that has a high velocity fan. It shoots out all the fumes from inside the module. And this area is mostly a lot of H2. And these are our intake units. Intake, those are exhaust fans. These are mechanical, our HVAC equipments. This is a mechanical room against HVAC units. Those are basically the two units. We have two air handling units with our ductwork. And as you can see, this one goes to the side electrical control room. That's side by side our equipment. This is a cetane pump. I was asking Amy yesterday about cetane, remember? That's our, we have a cetane pump and we have an exhaust fan here right above the cetane tank because of the fume. We're trying to remove the fume from this, and we have provided the exhaust fan. And this is our unit heaters. This again another slide of exhaust fan. This is our ductwork. All the gray colors are ducting. That's our unit heater. This is our mixing box. And in our the mixing we provide in electrical room. What we have is a mixing box, which is brings outside air, mixes with inside rooms, so we mix the air. So we keep the temperature low. This way we keep the temperature high enough. If you bring outside air all the way, you're going to freeze. So instead of we have a mixing boxes here to mix both inside air and outside air. This is a module. This is a BP project. We call it GPP project. Right now we're working on it. It's a module 600. Those are our intake. This is our intake. This one is a typical isometric view of this module. All our equipment, ductwork. Your exhaust fan. This is our exhaust duct. Again, this is a next module, which is a 62 utility module. Again, it's an aerial view of our equipment. Those are all intake. These are intake, and those are exhaust. We take all the air, and we remove and we dump it outside. And this is another view of those are our exhaust fans, and those are all the intake, and these are our supply fan, large air handling units, so-called air handling units. This is another shot of that 602 view. You can see we have pretty much lots of ductwork. And one of the reasons we have a lot of ductwork because instead of we want to remove all the hydrocarbon gases from the module, we provide a lot of ductwork. So remove all the hydrocarbon because you got a lot of methane, which is normally lighter than air. It accumulates on the top. And the propane, which is heavier than air, it goes at the bottom. So we do have ductwork down below on top. So This is a typical drawing. It's very hard to see, but that's basically how we produce drawing. Those are all drawings. This is our ductwork. This is the elevation drawing showing our intake. This elevation drawing. I kind of have, if you guys are interested, I have the color ones here already drawn so you can see our exhaust. I colored the red and green colors. This way you can see. It's hard from this drawing to see what it is. Those are exhaust fan going up the roof. This is a section of the Module 600. These are what we call, it's like a PNIDs. We call it flow diagram. This basically talks about our system, how it works, how does it controls. As you can see, a lot of instrument. Well, and these are our air handling unit. Here's we call it a sequence of operation. Basically, we describe the system, how it works. Like this this is our handling unit. Maybe if it's interlocked with 2 exhaust fans, let's say, and this one with 2 other exhaust fans. So basically, we describe the system, and it's very hard to read right now. So that's we call it the flow diagram. And this is our fire detection, which it's very hard to read. We're showing our flame detectors, gas detectors. We normally provide a lot of gas detectors where the equipment on the bottom what that produces. So we hydrocarbon, we do provide gas detectors all along. And of course we deal with process people. We find out where the equipment, where the high producing hydrocarbon equipments. So we do provide gas detectors on the bottom, and also because of maintenance on the lighter than air, like I said, we put detectors all over the module. And not only that, we provide flame detectors. You got flame detectors here, flame detectors all over the place. That if in case there's a fire, they can see. But you have to, the reason we're putting this one can't see all the way there, but because of all the equipments that we have here, it might block the view of these detectors, so we do provide all around the modules. And after that, we provide a 3D. We look at, see whether there's any blockage. So, and also we have a pull station. Every door we have a pull station. So if there is a gas, the pull station, you guys, it can be energized. So we have what else we have? Of course, we have amber lights. We have door lights. If there is a dump, let's say if there is a hydrocarbon or lights, every door has a red door lights on the top. It notifies personnel. It says there is something wrong. So basically, we have horn inside the module. We have horns to notify personnel because you got a lot of noisy areas. So we do provide horns, horns everywhere to notify personnel just in case if they're working there inside the module. These are all detectors, how many we have. Again, this is very preliminary, this drawing, so we are in the process of developing. It's not complete. As you can see, it's just preliminary. This is HVAC again. This is module 602. This is our duct system. This is our exhaust fan, air coolers on top of the module. Here's the air coolers, and here's our exhaust fans. This is elevation drawing sections. This is our exhaust fan on the roof. This is another view of that. Takes all the ducting. You can see it just goes all the way down. Like I said, all the duct. We have duct going all the way down to pick up all the gases from the ground level, and of course we have also on top the duct to pick up all the lighter gas. This is another flow diagrams that we have produced, and talks about all the controls, how we interlock every unit, every air handling unit with your exhaust fan, how it's managed, how it's controlled, the temperature. And of course, those are interlocked with your fire suppression system, because in the 600, this modules, we do have FE13 system. That's a part of the fire suppression, which I'll go over it. So that's another flow diagram. So this, again, that's a typical fire and gas detector flow diagram showing all our detectors. We have to provide tag number for every device. So as you can see, we have tags everywhere. That's another view of a floor plan of all detectors. And basically that's